Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 556, and today I am going to discuss the suppression of reproduction of a number of COVID-19 disease patients. Actually this is serious issue, and now globally the whole globe is divided into three groups. One group of the countries where the casualties or death rate due to COVID-19 disease is zero, like Vietnam. Second group of countries where there are a lot of casualties, like Spain is 54 per 100,000. Some other countries, they are all in double digit. America, more than 20 per 100,000, and they have crossed up to 60,000 death and up to million sick. And the third group, like South Korea, like China, and some specific, that is Asian specific countries, they have in decimal 0.1 or 0.4 per 100,000 people. So it is very interesting to note that why such type of variations are there on this earth, and some countries they are having casualties in decimal or negligible, and in some countries it is very high, and especially those countries who are technologically and economically well off, they belong to high income group, mostly the Western countries. In Western countries, the number of casualties out of COVID-19 disease is very high as compared to some Asian countries. And those Asian countries, they are not that much technologically or economically sound as compared to those countries, but there either it is negligible or zero. So it's a very big question, and the reason is that, let me tell you one thing. There are three type of people. One type of people, they learn from their own mistake. If suppose I am committing some mistake, next time I am going to correct it. I will learn from my own mistake. Second type of people are those who are learning from others' mistake. If someone is committing mistake, and he will learn from that mistake and he will correct himself. And the third category of people are those who are not learning from both, either from others or from himself. So this is happening. I have gone through a lot of research papers, and out of those research papers, I concluded that those countries, when I summarize and if I conclude and give in abstract form, is those countries where their economy is poor, they are debtor. You know, in this world there are two type of countries, either you are debtor or you are creditor. So this high percentage of death rate is in especially those countries who are creditor, who are very rich, super rich. And in those countries who are debtor, means they are servicing their debt from their national budget. There the death rate is minimum and even zero, like in Vietnam. The country Vietnam is having 95 million population, is a big country, it's not small. And thousands were sick out of COVID-19, and not a single death is reported. It's a big question mark. Why? When I studied, I found that some three factors very important. First factor, management. They have very good management. Second factor, discipline. And third factor, they have very good teamwork and very good medical infrastructure. So these are very, very important factors. Management, very good infrastructure and discipline. And to understand this situation by using their technology. So these data, statistical data I have collected from some of the publications like Asian countries. When we are coming to Asian countries, it is shown per 100,000, the casualties. So South Korea, it is having 0.5 per 100,000, China 0.3 per 100,000, Taiwan 0.03, almost negligible, 100,000, and Vietnam is 0 out of 100,000. So this is about the Asian countries. And let us come to USA and Western countries, Europe. Spain, 53 out of 100,000 death. Belgium, 67 out of 100,000. France, 37 out of 100,000. Italy, 47 out of 100,000. Sweden, 26 out of 100,000. USA, 20 out of 100,000. And lowest goes to Germany, that is 8 out of 100,000. What I mean to say, all these, they are known as rich countries, G8 countries, and highly, you can say, technical and following high-tech, digital technology, artificial intelligence, but their percentage is very high. This is a big question mark. Why there all these things failed? High tech, lot of money, lot of well-equipped hospitals. Is only first condition comes mismanagement. From very first day, first thing is that like in South Korea, China, Taiwan, and Vietnam, the management was very good, and what they did, first they followed social and physical distancing. They were very efficient to locate the person who is positive for coronavirus. He or she was isolated, their family members were quarantined and well kept. They have very good infrastructure. But the European and Western countries, USA, they are having far better infrastructure like Italy. I mean, the best infrastructure. But they failed because of management. And what they did in the Asian countries, they immediately isolated, physical and social distancing they followed, and that whole area was quarantined, and the other people, they were working. So their economy was not that much affected like in some other countries. And in some other countries where they are following 100% lockdown or keeping inside house is really disturbing a lot. And now in some countries, people are dying out of starvation, out of dehydration, out of mental illness rather than COVID-19. It has totally disturbed the social and economic and psychological and moral health of all those countries, and they are more sick morally, more sick economically, and more sick physically, starving rather than coronavirus. It has totally demoralized and dehumanized the whole human civilization because we did not follow first the management, second the discipline. Discipline is also the first condition of any nation to overcome any such type of infectious disease like coronavirus. Discipline is very important. Second, the third one is that is skilled manpower in their medical field and in computer also. Because in South Korea, report is coming that every individual has gone through thermal scanning and that thermal scanning and their image was put in artificial intelligence and analysis was done. So very serious digital technology at nano level, artificial intelligence is applied, and they have done the scientific analysis and they are following it. So these are very, very important factor. It's not that once you are rich, you are high tech, is going to protect you. No. And thirdly, I have already told several times, if any nation, any civilization, any race who is not respecting, who is not listening, their scientists, their researchers, their professors, it means the future of that country is doomed. This is the decision of professionals, consultants, researchers, scientists, how to handle. It is not a political decision to go and fight the election. It is to fight the microbes, pathogens, and that requires high skill. We have to go for plasma therapy. We have to go for antiviral drug. And now in United Arab Emirates, yesterday I was going through, they have started cell therapy, starting from stem cell, that comes under regenerative medicine. They are collecting the stem cells either from bone marrow or from blood, and they are using to regenerate or repair the damaged lung. So these are all, experimentation going on. And for all this experimentation, it requires management. It requires skilled scientific manpower. It requires discipline. It requires financial management. And let me tell you one thing very clearly. I'm sorry to mention, at the moment, globally, two things are killing human civilization. One is coronavirus and second is greed. Greed is also a type of virus. Don't be greedy. Come out and help your researchers, scientists and medical personnel create the good infrastructure, because first is our existence. Health is our fundamental right. Education is our fundamental right. Religion is our fundamental right. So once we are losing health, and if it is not supported by policymakers, it means our civilization is in danger. So with this I will stop, and I shared my scientific knowledge just to inform you people that please practice three things. First, be disciplined, try to understand, cooperate, and please follow good management. And this statistical data is very clear indication that Vietnam is not high tech, Vietnam is not very rich, but Vietnam got thousands of cases. They were infected by coronavirus, but casualties are zero, no death. And study shows that very good management, very good discipline, and very good response from the government and infrastructure helped them. So once again, you have seen all these statistical data. It's a very interesting, and really we should learn from all this data, and we should try to correct our mistakes to protect our existence, our survival. Thank you very much once again for watching the lecture.